Alrighty, so welcome back. We're gonna do knock out the refinery, which is the second GDI mission. Defend your mission. Defend your position, deploy the MCV, then build a sizable force to search out and destroy the Nod base in the area. All Nod units and structures, blah blah blah, etc. etc. I think it says that for like all of them. But this is an expansion on the previous mission. You'll see here we have a base that is in relatively poor shape. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, to be honest, but whatever. So when the map loads up, did that wreckage just explode and hurt my infantry? When the map loads up, you have a power plant at 1 health and a couple of enemy units around, and this barracks obviously is wounded as well, but they'll blow up your power plant immediately. And if you don't have a power plant, I don't really want to lose you, but I can't repair you. If you don't have a power plant, you cannot build stuff very quickly. I believe it's twice the construction time or something like that, or 50% extra construction time in order to build anything if you have low power, which is kind of troublesome. These are engineers. I don't believe you can build any, no. So they roll in 3 engineers. I used one to repair the barracks because it saves me a tiny bit of cash, and frankly I don't really care about capturing stuff, so that's pretty much how this is going to roll. So we're going to sit here and build up a bunch of minigunners for a bit. The enemy, otherwise known as Nod, will periodically send stuff just to harass us, basically. It's just units that were pre-built on the map. I don't think the AI builds units, but it is entirely possible that they do so. I'm gonna grab up all of my minigunners. I'm gonna leave my Humvees back here because one of them is nearly dead and I suck at microing stuff, so he's just gonna hang out back here for now. And you guys are just gonna chill right there. There's another thing you could do in the original. I don't know if you can do here. Oh, you can't, unless it's a different hotkey. Base is under attack? Oh. Solved that fairly quickly. Basically, we're just going to spend all of our money on minigunners until we're out of money, and then we'll have like 8 billion too many units. In the original version of this game, and I believe that's a good way to get the AI pissed off, by the way, if you're curious, is shoot the harvester. You could push X, and it would cause your units to scatter, but that doesn't appear to be the case anymore. And yes, I realize I just lost a bunch of units doing whatever the heck I was doing over here. I'm aware. Not that it really matters, but I am aware nonetheless. Oh, we get a 4th Humvee. Oh man. So many Humvees. Another thing I noticed, I believe this is how this works. In the original games, if you captured a refinery while the harvester was inside of the refinery, actually we'll capture that just for the giggles. While the harvester was inside the refinery dumping Tiberian ore or whatever, what have you, it would capture the harvester as well, but I don't believe that's the case anymore. A little bit odd, but I'd still, nonetheless. Let's leave that over there. Alright. I'm gonna try to do that, just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't capture the harvester. Actually, you guys need to go over here. I forgot there's dudes that spawn on this side, yeah. Take some of you up here, because I believe there's a dude there, and we gotta be careful. Engineers are remarkably squishy, so you have to be careful about where they are in relation to the enemy. And of course there is your standard fog of war. The terrain is completely black until you go there, and then it does your traditional fog of war where you just can't see the units, so. I think this is most of the Nod units in the area. I believe there's a buggy over here somewhere, maybe 2, I'm not entirely sure, but another change that you'll probably notice fairly quickly is that this might be an option that you can change, but oh, you do capture the harvester. Alright, well, we have a harvester now. Cool beans, except we can't build engineers, so. By default, this might be an option you can change in like multiplayer games or something, but by default, engineers do not capture buildings instantly. They take a building down to half health, and the next engineer in, presuming it is not repaired or something like that, I believe, will capture the building. So that's something to take into account. But we have a harvester now, I guess, so there is that. not doing anything because he's being an idiot, but whatever. Yep, that's all the stuff. So once we kill these, it'll end the mission. It'll take you guys like 1 billion hours to get up there. We go up there anyway. I mean, if we wanted to, we could just keep building units via this harvester, but there's quite literally zero reason to do that. Considering all we had to do is blow up this silo, which it does nothing except for hold ore.
Mission accomplished.
Hooray! We did it. So hard.
Battle control terminated.
The missions do get pretty difficult later on. Particularly the last few missions, but again, I don't know if those are actually available. I don't know what the last mission was called or how many missions there were, but either way, I'll see you guys next time for mission number 3. These are very short videos.